Hey, what's up everyone? This is Aashish here, and today we're gonna see how to create a basic text animation inside Figma. So let's get started. Welcome back guys. I have a basic setup here inside Figma, and you can see we have a basic text and a CTA and some background elements. So in today's video we're gonna focus entirely on the text animation part. As you can see here, I have this CTA which says like simple CTA. I have this text layers inside the content section which says text, and I have broken down the whole text into different layers. So as you can see here, I have a separate layer for each word of this sentence. So you can see here, get a card you can control with transparency. Each and every word is on a separate layer. So I'll tell you what happens and how we can animate this. So yeah, let's proceed further. And we have this credit card element right in behind the text layer, some spherical elements, and yeah, so we can move forward. And so as you can see here, we are on the design section of Figma, and we should switch to now prototype. Let's get back to design once again, and I'll show you something which will help us animate this create this animation basically. So we go back to design, and I'm using a simple mask here. If I remove this mask, it's a basic rectangular shape layer which is right in the center of whole composition, and a text layer. Oh, it's not in center, I'll just make it center. Yeah, so a whole text layer which contains different words on separate layers are on top of the mask. So I'll just use this mask, and it will, yeah, it will mask our text. Yeah, so what will happen when we go to prototype, I'll just duplicate the whole artboard, and we have this second artboard here. How does animation work? So basically I'll select this content, and I'll go on this plus sign, and I'll create a basic user flow or basic connection between the two artboards. As soon as you're gonna connect the artboard 1 to artboard 2, Figma gonna ask you like what kind of interaction is that and how will it be triggered basically. So we need to find a trigger, and by default the trigger is on click, and I'm gonna change it to mouse enter. So basically what does that mean? So mouse enter means like whenever our mouse will enter this particular region, the animation will begin. And what kind of animation, we're gonna see it later on. Yeah, so what will happen when this interaction starts? So I'm gonna navigate to artboard 2 from 1 to 2, and I'm gonna do smart animate, and I'll change ease out to ease in and ease out, and I'm gonna increase to 500 milliseconds. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so if we go on one and click on play, and I'm gonna restart, and we can see nothing is happening because we have not made any changes between the artboards. So as you can see, if we go into the interaction detail, we can see we have chosen the animation style to be smart animate. So what does a smart animate mean? So smart animate between the two artboards, check for the same layer name and see if there is a change between the layer position or anything, any property. So as you can see here, we are not having any change in position for this text layer, so that's why no animation is happening. But now we're gonna change it. So first, before we move to changing the position, just let us remove this mask so that we can see that, and let's start moving the text. So we will just select all the text from get to control, and we'll just move this down, and we'll do one small thing. We'll just select the second text and we'll move. I'm pressing shift down, and we can select card and we can move this down. You can press shift and pull down so that it so that it moves straight. Now, yes, so I have created a simple staircase like scenario for text. So what happens whenever a mouse enters, Figma sees like the difference in position for all the textiles, and it starts animating them. So let's switch on the mask and see how the animation is looking. So let's now look at the animation, and I'm just gonna enter the mouse on the text layer. As you can see here, the animation works perfectly, and yeah, we can increase the duration to see the animation much more slow. So I'm just gonna do it ease out and 700 milliseconds, and let's play it again. Bring a mouse, and now you can see the animation is a bit slow, and it looks pretty neat to me. and you can experiment accordingly to your design. So this is how we do simple text animation. Also now smart animate is activated, so that means like whatever change you do in the first artboard, and if the layer name is same, the change gonna happen in the animation. Figma will automatically render the frames in between the first and the second artboard and play it as an animation. So let's move this card towards left and go to the design section, and I'll just rotate it a bit towards this side. Yeah, and I'll move this button towards down. Yeah, so I made like 2 changes to the credit card and to the CTA. And let's look over to the text animation and let's restart this animation. As you can see here, the whole frame looks like artboard 1, and as soon as my mouse enters the text region, the animation will begin. So let's do it. Wow, looks cool. Little bit slow. We're gonna just go here and we're gonna go to the prototype section and just gonna speed it up to 500 milliseconds, and let's play it again. So this is how you do simple text animation, which looks cool, and you don't need any complex tool to do that. You don't need After Effects, you can do inside Figma, and the same basics apply everywhere. So you can create this kind of text animation inside Adobe XD, Principle or Protopie. Hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm gonna push more animation tutorials in Figma, Principle and After Effects. So yeah, you can subscribe and you can share it this video with others, and you can follow me on Instagram also at @millionframes. Till then, see ya.